Unlike Telstra, where the job losses will come over 3 years, 700 jobs at Toys R Us will go within a month as the company closes its 44 Australian stores. The toy industry is going through testing times. Industry researcher Ibisworld says revenue in the sector is expected to grow by only 1.6% this year, with slow wages growth and the proportion of the Australian population aged 14 and younger affecting the industry. But the fall of one of the sector's biggest players may help some small toy retailers, which are few and far between. Toys R Us has been in voluntary administration since last month, but with administrators McGrath-Nicol unable to find a buyer, it's closing down.
Ultimately, it was debt and over-leveraging of the parent company, which caused the flow-on effect. Now, other contributing factors, of course, are globalisation in Australian retail and the rise of online.
700 jobs will be lost, but the administrators confirmed employee entitlements will be a priority and that they are expected to be paid in full from proceeds from asset realisations. For consumers, that may mean bargains until the company's 44 stores close in coming weeks. Its online store shuts down tomorrow morning.
They'll see fire sales, they'll see clearance sales. Toys R Us won't want to carry any inventory and they need to liquidate every amount of stock for cash.
Customers will still be able to use gift cards until July the 5th, but will also need to spend the equivalent amount to have them honoured.
Effectively 50% value.
Even with the collapse of one major competitor, many small toy retailers may still face some tough challenges.
That's going to mean there's a lot of stock hitting the market this mid-year. How much of that's going to just take away sales from the big W's and the Kmarts and the Targets versus how much is going to affect the independents, I don't know.
Edward Thorpe opened this toy store on Sydney's Lower North Shore in 2003.
These days it's much more about educational learning thinking, but it's more about like hands-on discovery and electronics and programming.
By specialising, he's been able to grow the business 4 to 5% per year, creating more of an experience in store, including science classes. But his best decision was to start wholesaling soon after setting up the business, and now manufactures his own toys.
So now we sell our toys to all the independent toy shops in Australia, all the museum stores in Australia, and now in the States and New Zealand and Singapore and other countries.
A strategy that is helping him to employ a total workforce of 25.